الموسم الأول من مسلسل ذا بير اتعرض في يونيو 2022 وحقق نجاح كبير وقت عرضه نقدياً وجماهيرياً، لكن بعد الفترة الطويلة دي من عرضه رجع تاني للصدارة بعد ترشيحات وفوز بأكتر من جايزة في موسم الجوائز الأمريكي 2023. آخرها كان ترشيحه لجائزة أفضل ممثل من جوائز نقابة الممثلين وفوزه بنفس الجايزة من الجولدن جلوبز وغيرها من الترشيحات.
الجوائز في معظمها بتركز على بطل المسلسل جيريمي وايت اللي حصد 6 ترشيحات جوائز أفضل ممثل وفاز ب2 غيرهم، وبيقدم من خلاله شخصية شيف بيشتغل في مطاعم راقية، لكن بعد حادث انتحار أخوه بيرجع لبلده عشان يدير مطعم عيلته، وتعاملاته مع باقي الطباخين والعملاء في المطعم بتخلق مواقف كوميدية كتير.
It was special and that, you know, we loved working with each other, but you know, there's such a massive landscape in TV, and the quality of a lot of shows is really high, and that doesn't guarantee anything. So to have people respond to what we did, I think is like the greatest honor and so nice.
I think I've talked about this a little bit before, but when you meet Carmi, he's like he's so lonely, and kind of like insecure in every aspect of his life except for kind of around his craft. He has some confidence there, but he's also like he's chasing this thing that I don't think is real, this like version of success or validation or whatever that is, and I have felt like that at times in my life. I think like in my early 20s I was really, you know, wrapped up in this idea of what being successful as an actor was, and I think my idea of it was really ridiculous. I mean, I was in my 20s, I was on a TV show, I'd been on a TV show for a long time. By all means, I had like success and I was doing the job of an actor, but I think I really got carried away, and maybe my life outside of kind of like a career and what I was trying to accomplish in career was pretty quiet for a couple of years in my early 20s, and so yeah, I think, you know, before shooting the show and while shooting the show, I was kind of trying to get back in touch with that sort of version of myself a little bit, I guess. No, I didn't expect it. It's so weird, like sex and romance was so like not a part of anything to do with the show. Like it wasn't something we like talked about with like relationships between characters, really. It wasn't something that, you know, the writers kind of spoke about. So yeah, it was a big surprise. Having said that, like I do think chefs are like sexy. I think like being good at your craft is like, that's sexy. So maybe the chef bit.
We shot the pilot in July of last year in a former restaurant, and then the production team they're geniuses and they recreated that on a soundstage.
Just like slightly wider.
Just like inches wider for like camera and for crew. But everything worked. The plumbing worked, the fire worked, and I think all of that for me, and all of the, you know, the fact that we would be cooking, you know, we would be like moving and working with real food, I think that added to the reality of it, and to the immediacy of it.
We also never like left. If we were shooting on the stage, we were either in like the dining area or in the kitchen or at the counter. So like we were never like sitting in our chairs like on like a you know like on a backdrop outside of the actual set. So I think there was something about like really existing in that space for the entire day that, you know, lent itself to the performance or the story or whatever.
Yeah.
اشترك في باقات واتشت الشهرية بتبدأ من 14 جنيه و99 قرش، وباقات سنوية تبدأ من 150 جنيه.